Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining your virtual drinking buddy for another edition of
IPA Week of Pain.
So for this last episode of IPA Week of Pain, I am pitting two Iowa breweries together, mostly because I had actually lost track of the last one I did, the Alaskan Brewing Company's Low IPA. So luckily, I had two beers that would make sense for a head-to-head challenge, and here we go. In the left corner, wearing black trunks, 6'6" IPA by West O Brewing Company, weighing in at 6.6% ABV. And in the right corner, wearing green and blue trunks, weighing in at 6.7% ABV, Victory Dance IPA. So, for the West O 6'6", they use 2-row malt, caramel malt, glacier hops, and more glacier hops. And this is out of West Okiboji, Iowa, which is like north central Iowa, real close to the Minnesota border. And so there's actually, is there 2 or 3 lakes right there? There's Lake Okiboji, which I'm pretty sure is the biggest lake in Iowa. And then there's Spirit Lake, and I feel like there's Little Spirit. And one of the Spirit Lakes actually, like the northern shore, that is actually in Minnesota. So, but anyway, so Okiboji is just a hair south of there. Like, it's all real close together, and Okiboji's kind of a resort town, and a lot of people, spend their summers there or whatever. There's a little amusement park called Arnold's Park. It's a good time. I have not been to the brewery. I haven't been to Okiboji since I was probably 12, so about 30 years ago is when I went. So, yeah, I don't know. And then for this is Single Speed Brewing, Victory Dance. Single Speed is out of Waterloo, I believe. Let me find that here. It does say they're an independent. 12 fluid ounces in here. 67 IBUs. OG, original gravity of 1.057, and then ABV of 6.7. Oh, yeah, Waterloo, which I'm pretty sure is like northeast Nebraska, if I remember correctly. I feel like it's north of Iowa City. I'm pretty sure I drove through it, my family and I, when we went to Wisconsin a few years back. Let's see. Brewer shirts may not have been discarded. Brewhouse backflips not attempted. But don't think we weren't dancing in our own little way the day this American IPA was born. A tropical, citrusy, floral blend of hops bring hints of apricot, peach, and grapefruit forth. Crisp and refreshingly refreshing. So, and then their logo is Stray from the Beaten Path, whereas West O Brewing is Awesome Water, Awesome Beer. West O Brewing boasts using water from Lake Okiboji, which is a spring-fed lake. So, I don't know. Let's crack these two open. See what we're working with. Ooh. Got a slow eruption going here. This might take a minute. We'll get most of the beer in there. Luckily, this is the pint glass. Oh, there we go. We got the whole thing in there. Got a nice golden color. maybe the slightest bit hazy. And now for Victory Dance by Single Speed. Also, nice golden color. Plenty of action going on there. A little hazy too. Both similar looking beers, both similar, not the same in ABV. Similar in smell. This one maybe a little bit more piney. But we'll start with 6'6" by West O Brewing. Um, really, almost doesn't even taste like an IPA. I pick up some fruitiness, a little bit of caramel, but really not a lot of hops. There's some there, but not what I'm used to, I guess. And maybe just by the end of doing all these videos, I'm getting kind of used to all the hops again. Medium bodied. That's a really good beer. Kind of, I think if you gave me that beer and you didn't tell me it was an IPA, I wouldn't know that it was an IPA. Yeah, I'm not even sure, excuse me, what I think it was, to be perfectly honest. Like I said, little bit of the caramel hops coming through, or caramel malt. My apologies. Some of the hops coming through, but it's pretty mild. However, I did just notice this. It was packaged on 9/30 of 20, so it's what, 10 months old? What are we in? 9 months old? I could do gooder math real quick. Maybe some of the edge came off the hops in the can, but I don't know if that's necessarily how that works. It's just a really good beer. It got a little bit of fruity sweetness in there too. I would definitely drink that again. Now let's see about Victory Dance by Single Speed Brewing. Yeah, that is definitely hoppier, although still not overwhelmingly hoppy. But noticeably hoppier than the 6'6". But yeah, I don't know that either of these would necessarily be enough hops if you're like a real hop head and you really like that bitterness, or if you like really heavy hazy IPA. I don't know that either of these would fit the bill. But if you're a casual IPA drinker, I think you would like it. Maybe still a little too hoppy for the non-IPA drinker. You might be able to handle them. If you're a non-IPA drinker, I would definitely go with the 6'6". I guess realistically, it's not that hoppy, so you could probably drink that and be okay. Victory Dance, if you're not into hops, probably just a hair too hoppy, but for the most part, both solid beers. For me personally, I would go with the 6'6" over the Single Speed, just because it's not as hoppy and it's just got a nice, real balanced flavor with a little bit of sweet in there. And I think it would be really good with like smoked meats, like some brisket, pork, but whatever. But having said that, I would definitely drink the Single Speed again. It's definitely a good beer. And if I went somewhere, saw that on tap, or what have you, I would definitely drink both of these again. But me personally, I prefer 6'6" over Single Speed. So that's my take on all of it. I do appreciate you watching me and joining me for my week of pain, my IPA Week of Pain, I should say. And if you liked what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button below. And don't forget to tell your friends. And this is the Malted Gentleman reminding you, you only have one liver, so use it wisely.